Most drivers are getting ripped off without even knowing it. Mechanics don't always lie, but they sure don't tell you everything. Today, we're revealing 8 repair secrets that can save you over $2,000 a year if you know what to look for. Let's start with a quick fix that could destroy your AC. Secret number 1. If your AC starts getting warm, don't just keep recharging it. When your AC starts losing its chill, it's easy to just top it off with a can from the store and move on. But here's what most people don't realize. Every time you lose refrigerant, you're also losing oil. And that oil is what keeps your compressor alive. Running low for too long is how compressors burn out. It doesn't happen overnight, but slowly, quietly, until one day it locks up and you're hit with a $1,000 repair bill. Instead, catch the leak early. Add some UV dye and check with a black light. Many cars already have dye in the system from the factory or use a refrigerant sniffer to find tiny leaks. A $5 O-ring or a $100 condenser fix now can save your whole AC system later. Also, run your AC year-round, even in winter. Trust me, a little attention now keeps your summer cool and your wallet unburned. Secret number 2, change your coolant or pay for a head gasket. Coolant isn't just colored water. It's a chemical shield protecting your engine from itself. But here's the catch. Over time, that shield breaks down and turns into a slow-moving acid bath. Yep, old coolant can drop below pH 7 and start eating through metal. That means rust in your radiator, electrolysis in your heater core, and even internal corrosion that kills your head gasket or cylinder head. And when that happens, you're looking at repairs that can cost more than the car is worth. A gallon of fresh coolant costs about $20. That's pennies compared to the $1,500 bill for replacing a rotted heater core buried behind your dash. Smart owners flush every 3 to 4 years, not just the factory 100,000 miles. Just make sure you use the right type of coolant. Mix the wrong ones and you'll get sludge or chemical breakdowns that wreck your system. Secret number 3, the $10 fluid that saves an $800 steering rack. Power steering fluid is like the forgotten oil in your car. People change their engine oil, maybe their transmission fluid, but steering fluid, it's usually ignored until the rack fails, and you're staring at an $800 repair bill. Here's what happens over time. That fluid gets dirty. Tiny metal shavings from the pump and rack float around, grinding away at seals and valves. Dirty fluid leads to leaks, jerky steering, or that dreaded morning stiffness when the wheel feels locked up. But the fix is stupid simple. Once a year, you can refresh the fluid with a cheap $5 turkey baster and a bottle of the right power steering fluid. Secret number 4. Keep your EV battery cool and it'll last years longer. Here's something most EV and hybrid owners overlook. Heat is your battery's worst enemy. That giant expensive pack under your floor, it hates extreme temps. In hot climates, early Nissan Leafs without active cooling lost up to 20% capacity in just a few years. Once the battery starts degrading, you're looking at a repair bill in the thousands. Or worse, a car that's not worth fixing. But the good news, you can fight back with smart thermal management. In summer, pre-cool the cabin and battery while the car is still plugged in. Use that app feature. Most EVs have it. In hybrids, park in shade or a garage. Avoid keeping the battery at 100% charge, especially in the heat. Stick to 80 to 90% for daily use, and you'll dramatically increase its lifespan. Even cold has tricks. Pre-warm in winter, keep intake vents clean, especially in Priuses, and avoid draining to 0% unless absolutely necessary. Treat your battery like an engine. Secret number 5, get an alignment, double your tire life, and drive straighter. Here's what most drivers don't realize. Just a tiny misalignment, like 1/8 of an inch, can wear out your tires fast. One tire chain put it best. That small toe out is like dragging your tires sideways for 28 feet every mile. Multiply that over thousands of miles. You're literally grinding rubber off your $600 tire set for no reason. And it's not just tires. Misalignment messes with your fuel economy, adds strain on your suspension, and makes your car wander on the highway like it's had too much coffee. The fix? Get a 4-wheel alignment once a year, or whenever you hit a nasty pothole, do suspension work, or notice uneven tire wear. It usually runs $80 or $100, but it can double your tire life and make your car drive like new. Secret number 6. Don't fear the check engine light. Scan it yourself. That glowing check engine light, it's not always the car's death sentence. In fact, one of the top reasons it turns on is a loose gas cap. Yup, a cap that's not clicked tight can trigger a warning that sends people straight to the dealer. Wallet open, here's the fix. Walk into AutoZone or O'Reilly and ask for a free OBD2 scan. They'll give you a code like P0456. Pop that into Google with your car model and boom, you've got insight. No $120 diagnostic fee, no mystery. Better yet, for under $20, grab your own scanner or Bluetooth adapter. With a free app, your phone becomes a window into your car's brain. You'll know if it's an O2 sensor or just vapor leaks. Stuff dealers sometimes use to upsell thousands in repairs. Ignoring the light? Bad move. A $10 spark plug problem can spiral into an $800 converter. Scan early, act smart, stay in control. You've handled what's under the car. Now let's tackle what's blinking right in front of you. Secret number 7, downsize your wheels and save big on tires. Those big, flashy 19 or 20-inch wheels might look great, but they hit your wallet hard. A set of 20-inch tires can run $240 each, while a more common 17-inch tire might cost just $140. That's a $400 savings per set every time you replace them. Now imagine doing that 3 times over the life of the car. You've just pocketed $12,200. And that doesn't even count the $300, $600 you could save avoiding a bent rim when a low-profile tire fails to cushion a pothole. Here's the move. If your car allows it, swap to a smaller wheel size with a taller tire. More sidewall means smoother ride, fewer bent rims, and often longer tread life. Secret number 8, lifetime transmission fluid is a marketing myth. If your owner's manual says the transmission fluid is lifetime, read that again, but with sarcasm, because what it really means is it lasts until the transmission dies. And if that happens at 100,000 miles, well, guess what? They say the fluid did its job, but real mechanics know better. Most experts recommend changing your transmission fluid every 30,000 to 60,000 miles, especially for automatics and CVTs. Ignore that and you're gambling with a $3,000, $5,000 repair. If this video helped you out, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to see it, and subscribe to the channel for more practical car tips.